So today we started from reality, which is we overflooded by information. And then we go from robotic art. And then we go from this fantasy performance. Now I'm going to put you guys back to reality again. Okay, so how mobile technology is transforming the world. Does this look familiar? Right. What about this one? How about this one? This is a headset by EMotor, which reads your brain waves, and it would, when you think about someone, it will start dialing that person's number from your phone. So you're actually using your brain waves to dial the cell phone. So what a giant leap from that old cell phone to this one. So let's look at some numbers. By 2013, this is by Goddard Forecast, mobile will surpass PC. Mobile will surpass 1.82 billions. That's quite an astonishing number. What about apps? Now everybody got an app for something, right? So consumers will spend 6.2 billion in 2010 in mobile apps stores. And then the downloads exceeding 4.5 billions. Well, let's look at 2013 in 3 years. The projection's 21.6 billion. So what mobile really transforming the world, mobile as a device, bring everybody together and give us a means for keep in touch with people constantly. But what's really transforming the world is the smartphones. Smartphones with geolocations, it's constantly having access to mobile apps. And there's various apps in the App Store you can download, which allow us to brand in the space, time, and presence. And this is achieved by location-based ads, plus real-time crowdsourcing. Riffin, this is actually one of my favorite apps for looking for houses. If you go to the neighborhood that you like, you don't even need to do your research online. You can just go down the neighborhoods. You can pick up this nearby open houses, and you can look up the prices. You can look up the photos. You can decide where I want it to go. So see, buying houses is a different experience now. This one is actually one of my own creation. It was featured in New York Times, and it was featured in Gizmodo. So when nature calls, you may not be at the most convenient place to answer, which is why we created this app for you. This is actually part of a research app called Have-To Series. So we were trying to utilize crowdsourcing to do local business data cleaning and collections. And we were also doing a vertical study. So the Have-To suite actually including have to eat, have to drink, have to snack. It goes on and so on. So have to drink has this little neat feature. In the daytime, it will pick up coffees and juice bars. At night, it will pick up alcoholic drinks because nobody gets drunk at 10 a.m. in the morning. So this one, See Quick Fix, is utilizing crowdsourcing, trying to serve your community. So people can instantly report there's a broken sidewalk or there's a speed bump needed. This one is another one trying to utilize crowdsourcing to help with the community. So if you see a graffiti nearby your house, you can take a photo and instantly report to City Hall. Mark the spot. Who has AT&T network? AT&T phone here. How do you guys select the network? Not so good, right? Right. So AT&T realized their problems, so they're trying to fix it. Very good intention. So they created this app called Mark the Spot, where users can actually report where they dropped the calls, where's the failed call attempt, there's no coverage, or they can access data. So see, there's so many ways you can utilize crowd to help you fix something. Branding the space, time, and presence. It's also allowing us a new way to interact with each other. And this is achieved by location-based ads plus social networking. And here's some really popular social networking apps. I'm sure a lot of you are aware. Foursquare is probably one of the most popular ones that You check into a location, you push a little check-in button, and then you can check into a location. You can check in multiple times, but you have to be physically there. And then the most times that you checked in, you become the mayor of whatever that location. So you can be mayor of Los Angeles, mayor of LAX, mayor of San Francisco. Anybody is mayor of somewhere? Raise your hand. Yeah, so if you use Foursquare to check in many times, and you're mayor of this room. And there's also offer like virtual prizes for people, so to give them a little bit incentive, kind of the human psychology. You're like, hey, this is a game, and I can also give virtual prizes. Koala is another one that was, they're sort of kind of competing with each other. So a little bit later, but end up getting a much bigger funding. A lot of similar features, but all these mobile apps, they're trying to figure out what is the right way to monetize it. Just like any other social networking sites, I'm sure you guys know. So this one, they just recently signed a deal with National Geographic, so allow users actually track the trips. Brightkite is a little bit later comer to this market. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a universal API, check-in APIs, and they're trying to see if they can win over the market by that. And so this one, I've been reading some reviews. I actually prefer a little bit of privacy, so I don't check in often. I don't want people to know where I am. But this one actually offers a lot of great features. The problem is this one doesn't really have as many user base. So people might like the interface of this one and make like the features, but their friends is not there. They can't really see where their friends are. So they end up go back to Foursquare or Koala. Mobile also allow augmenting the reality, because now we know your geolocations. What about, I love to tweet, and I wanted to know who's tweeting in this room and what content they're tweeting about. See, now you can see it, who's tweeting and whatever they're tweeting about. Layer, just like the name says, but not a spelling, it's laying digital information on top of the word. So see the word you can see. So for example, there's In-N-Out Burger here, and you see, you point your phone to their In-N-Out, and there's a burger popping up. And on the left side, I'm not quite sure what that is, because the flying saucer. So I don't know, the alien museum's down here or something. Nearness 2 allow you to track London subways. So you hold up your phone, and you're able to see where's the nearest subway station and tell you how many miles to get there. And if you hold up to a landmark, it actually tells you, how far are you to get there, which nearest subway station to go. This one's really cool. This is a concept. I wish we'd really have it. So the idea is that you can create a set of augmented ID, and you have different set of social ID, and you can choose them based on your social setting. So for example, this guy, this is in the evening, so he can pop up like his Facebook or Twitter ID, and like he's tweeting clubbing like it's 1999, and that's his nighttime ID. And in the daytime, he's doing a presentation, so he can't do that. So he had to put up his business cards or his slideshows. And so when other people use a phone to project it on him, and they can get his virtual IDs. So imagine if we have that ready to go, I can use my phone and hold up, and I'm pointing at you guys. I know instantly what you're tweeting online right now and what's your Facebook photos. Pretty amazing, huh? SR engine, this is actually available now at Japanese App Store. So for example, if you go out to lunch and you wanted to see, you're not really familiar with this restaurant, and you wanted to know whether that particular dish is, tasteful or not, and you can actually use your phone and project, pointing at the image, and it will recognize the image, and it will searching all kinds of information and tell you what the score is, and you can also send it to someone. Isn't that quite convenient? Wiki2 is an AR travel guide where you can travel with it. You point into a landmark and tell you the history of that building, when is it built, what kind of significant things happen to it. So this one is actually an app that I also work on. It's a research app as well. So we're trying to use voice recognition technology. We actually utilize local search apps. So imagine you driving down the street, and you're not commuting to dial your phone, But you can hold up your phone, you say, nearest gas station. And then the phone will instantly pull up the results in your nearest area. And we also experiment a little bit of multimodal, so where you can actually draw a circle on a map. So when you're searching for nearest gas station, you're also searching for like particular locations. And we also experiment a little bit with the AR. So whatever the search result that you're popping up, and you can hold up your phone, it will tell you, oh, this gas station is right here, 2 miles from here, and that's a hotel, 3 miles from there. So it's very convenient to guide you. And this is an iPad version of it. We still have the multimodal here. However, the iPad, as you know, doesn't have camera yet, so we don't have AR for it just now yet. Well, how about business and marketing? How does mobile technology transform business and marketing? This is actually the part I'm really excited about, because it's transforming the shopping behavior. And as you know, women are the household buyers, and we love to shop. So this is one of my personal favorite, Snap Tile. I can go to a store, I can hold up my phone, I can take a picture of the book, and it will tell me instantly what is the online price, what's the reviews. And the other one, also had a barcode view. This one, I was pretty amazed by that, because I can go to a store and scan a barcode, and I'll pull up the online prices. And then not only that, you can also read the reviews instantly from Amazon and help me decide, oh, okay, is this a good product for me? Should I buy it now? How much cheaper is online? Do I need it right now? Should I wait and order it? Oh, it doesn't make much difference. I need to get it now. So this is really transforming the shopping behavior. And this is also, the business had to realize, these set of behavior changing and how to adapt to it as well. And Shop Savvy, in addition to the barcode scanning, this got this little needy features where it tells you on a map, like where Best Buy is $29.99, maybe there's another store is $15, whatever, And got this right side as deals will tell you whatever the item you scan in the past few days, how much the price is dropping. And coupon. Coupon is actually a really good way for people to monetize their mobile apps. Like we seen earlier, like Foursquare and Koala, they keep trying to figure out what's the best way to monetize it. So now they're starting offering coupons. So imagine like I'm in the market for a snowboard, and I walk by a store who's selling snowboard, has 50% off. Instantly text me a coupon. Yeah, I'm a happy buyer and they're happy sellers. Right? So mobile technology is really transforming the world. Mobile coupon, this one is a little bit more ambitious. They're trying to create a network of advertisers, and merchants, and developers. How does it transform creative marketing? This is a Prius experience app. So now we got this mobile, one device, the internet, 2 devices, and then this outdoor huge digital billboard. This is a Times Square. So users can download this previous experience app, and I can draw these little trees on my mobile app, and I upload it, it got accepted, instantly shows up at Times Square. Isn't that pretty amazing? I can see my own drawing on Times Square. And then this one is you can post a message to Times Square, and you can send pictures. And then the site, once you got accepted, will instantly send you a link back of a picture of like your stuff or your photo is actually in Times Square. So you can show it to your friend, hey, I'm in Times Square. Nike Chatbot, this is pretty amazing because this is like a giant Lopa machine which takes text message that people text in and then print it on low difference, Tour de France, and then you see, like people can text like your text actually means something. It's meaningful now. You can text a message to encouraging, this people that are in a race. Okay, well, since AI is one of the big tracks in our organizations, let's talk a little bit from iPhone to iBrain. There's all kinds of chatbots out there, and there's also personal digital assistant. So CleverBot. Well, so it's funny that I always read the reviews in the App Store. And none of these apps get very good reviews so far. So which meaning that, that whole technology still have ways to go. But it's pretty exciting now already that you can actually chat with your little Lopa. And this one, it's a little bit random, You ask something, it might come back and offer you another thing. And this one will tell you your fortune. Like today, what's your horoscope? And so you go out with this woman or not. This one's another one who also offers like 5 different virtual agents that, will chat you and you can tell like, do you like me? I love you. Oh, that's pretty sweet. This one is the only one that really good reviews so far now in the App Store. And it's got this pretty hot looking Lopa right here. And then, you can chat with her. Siri is a personal digital assistant. It's actually working quite well. You guys could try it. It's free in the App Store. So you could talk to your phone. You can ask them to book the open table for you. You can ask them what the movie's showing, what are the events in the area. So with AI combined with mobile technology, it's allowing us to go to this next step of like personal assistant or chat robot. But I'm more curious about the long-term development of mobile. And we're looking at the future. Like what will mobile become? Is it going to replace our pets? In Asia, like people already put all kinds of accessories or dress them up. It's like a little personal attachment, little pet to them. And then what about the development when AI really gets involved in this little digital little toy, your little friend, digital friend, constantly talks to you or comforts you, and there's technology can actually read your bio information and really understand you. And then what is the emotional complication of that? It's very interesting. I mean, people get attached to these little personal digital friends, yeah. So what is fun of the future? And this is just my own sort of thoughts. This is a prototype of future phone. And this one on the right side, I don't know whether you guys know, this is actually a Japanese pop singer. She's not a real person. She's a 3D hologram. But she's performing currently now, have various concerts and everywhere. And this digital hologram, which dancing and got really good voice, actually recording from actors and then projecting and then able to sing and a pretty decent voice. So what about imagine that in the future your mobile phone, not only is a device that does all the daily tasks that the mobile phone already does, and when AI involved, what about this digital phone actually can project some kind of 3D hologram and talk to you, so your personal assistant is no longer something just, you talk to coming back to text. It's actually an character that interact with you. And what's the implication of that? Are we going to really attach to them? We don't know, right? So I'll leave that thought to you. Thank you.